Welcome to the Outcast. As you can see, we have a new set. It looks nice. Right, Perry?
New microphone.
New microphones.
Welcome to the BOK Cafe. How can I
Oh
help
my
you?
god!
Hello, my name is Hoku, and welcome back to the Electrical Haze Podcast. Nice to see you, YouTube people. Hi, nice to hear from you guys, podcast people. And joining me today, I have some special friends.
Woohoo! Woo! Aw,
You guys
I'm Jerry.
remember them?
I'm Perry.
And we're the Outcasts. Yeah!
Two of them at least.
Jerry and Perry from the Outcasts. Thank you guys for coming. Thank you guys for coming. I appreciate it.
It's not like we had anything better to do.
To be honest, we really didn't. Except
Not even
building a map.
Okay, but that's lame. No one wants to see that.
Did you just throw my phone?
This is what happens when you tell me not to grab things.
No,
Hey,
you can
knock it
grab
off.
things. I just said be careful because if you like talk with your hands, you just end up grabbing so much stuff.
I'm I'm Italian.
So are we.
But
I
we
mean,
also
me.
have ADHD, so we speak with hand gestures.
Anyways, today's the second recording on this podcast studio. I'm so excited. A lot of people were telling me that they were very interested in our setup. I'm glad you guys liked it. I'm glad to finally be able to have friends to share it with.
Woo! You think we're friends?
No, not you. Just
Do
Sean.
you think we're friends?
Oh, we never were friends.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Anyways, in today's episode, we're going to be talking about creative medias and everything else. If you guys remember from the previous, not this recent previous, but a previous episode where I got to join in on their set, we talked about, Perry talked about being an artist and all that, and I was kind of curious about how they... I lagged out so bad it affected my brain.
Oh my god.
I was curious about how they get their inspiration. What gets them going? Jerry does content creating on, like, have you seen his TikToks? What got him inspired into doing that? Let's talk about that. Whee!
Look.
Lame. No wonder we don't get views. I'm kidding.
I know, right?
Ah, why
So
won't my
starting-
chair sit properly?
Yeah, these cheers are hecka weird.
I got
need to fix them later on. Hey.
Anyways, who do you want to start with? I can't do that. I'm gonna be honest. I wasn't paying attention to the opening.
I'm just trying to decide who I want to ask this question first and have them start.
I got you. Perry, heads or tails?
Heads.
Screens heads. Ah, damn it.
So what were you flipping for?
Who you start with?
Am I starting with Perry then?
No, the screen was heads. It was the back of the phone.
So am I starting with you?
Yeah.
All right. So we flipped. Jerry won. Sadly,
Jerry lost.
I'm not interested. Then why am I starting with you?
Because I got tails. To me, being asked questions is the losing defeat.
I'm confused. So, am I asking you the question,
Just
or am I
ask
asking
you are
her.
asking-
Just ask Jerry.
You're
Okay,
asking me.
I don't understand your flipping rules.
We flip for who goes first. Jerry doesn't like going first. He still flipped though, so he lost.
Oh, okay.
I also don't like. I also don't like questions. They're never really usually a good thing.
Here's
Yeah,
my
that's how you
question
get
for you,
stuck with
Jerry, who
me.
doesn't like questions. Jake from State
Okay.
Farm. So you get into built map buildings. I saw recently that you guys are holding contests for, and that all sounds like creative work. What inspired that?
So
Boredom!
originally, it's my turn, Perry.
What? You can't tell me the answer's wrong.
It wasn't actually boredom. So originally, how the whole contest thing started, we gotta go back to what got us to make the contest. Back in 2020, or not 2020, 2021, we started learning how to outline. And it originally got us really far. It was like a learning aspect for us. So later into the year, around I'd say Christmas time, we decided to start a league. In doing so,
Beginning
we
of
started
Halloween.
opening. Oh, it was beginning of Halloween.
Yeah, because I had the
Oh,
pumpkin
okay.
decorations.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So we started a league, and originally our first contest, I asked all of my Outline Academy, where'd you go?
I don't know.
I originally asked all of my Outline Academy teachers to be a contestant. So that took off. So we're actually into contest round 2 for it right now.
Fancy.
Yeah. This coming Friday is our semifinals. This
So
round we
this
have to try.
now I was gonna ask, these contests of yours, do you guys do places where you guys shout out information?
Yeah. So our contest is a way of exposure. You know, you make your outline. If you manage to win the League of Outliners, you get more exposure. You become an official league member, and you earn the title of. You can claim the title of an elite outliner because you beat 16 or 15 other outliners, right? So originally, my plan was to just do this for fun. Like, I didn't really think of taking it off. But we recently just surpassed 150 members in our
Oh, we
club.
did?
You
Yeah.
sound
You
surprised.
And
don't
then
tell me things anymore.
and then and then and then you mentioned about us building maps. So me and Perry, we've done everything together since 2020, since like the beginning of 2021 when we first met. So a lot of this you'll be hearing the same thing. Um, we formed a build team with one other longtime friend of ours, Laku. And we're the 3 founders of the build team Outcasts. And we've been... You good?
I'm not. I keep accidentally picking up stuff. And when I finally don't pick something up, I accidentally use the camera. just wanted to do this.
So,
I wish I was paying attention.
well, you probably caught it on camera. Points at camera subtly. But
Camera, tell me you got it. Sound people, tell me you got it. There's nobody back there. It's just a mirror.
you know.
Booty, 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 rugged in the world.
Okay. But we were interested in doing. Where'd you go?
I'm right here.
Hoku, get out from under the benches.
I can't move. Give me a second. I became a ghost. I became one with everything.
Well, that's lame.
But
Where'd you come from?
Magic.
where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you... But we originally got it inspired of participating in contests when we watched the Carnival contest and then the Stranded contest. So I made a promise to Perry. Next contest, we're participating. So we started building maps for contests instead of clans.
Which was our previous business outside of dorm work.
I never did dorm work. It was all done. But and then for creative or for creating content, online content like videos and stuff, I got inspired by Mav in VR. He was actually the first RecTuber that I actually watched a full video through. So he inspired me to do a lot of these things. And that's about it.
Okay, fair enough, fair enough, fair enough. Sometimes it doesn't even have to be that extravagant for certain aspects of what you do. Attention is now turned to Perry. Spotlight's on you. Bing, bang, zoom. What about you? I know you're a creative person. Who are the people or what events, what anything gave you your creative spark? Besides boredom.
This one day, I like had barely known this guy at the time. This is like, what, year and a half ago?
Depends what you're talking about.
Are you eating?
Alright, well, I
No.
like...
Don't eat on my set!
Ah! Ah!
Liquids only. You hear that? Liquids only.
Oh, I guess no more phones.
That's not even a food.
Goodbye, Mike.
Anything
Goodbye,
is a food
plant.
if you try hard enough.
Goodbye, plant number 2. Bye, note board.
Oh, excuse me.
Anyway. Oh.
I'll hold the mic for you.
Anyway, so Jerry, at the time I like barely knew, had only ran into him a few times. Invited him to my dorm just to see what he was doing, and he comes in and immediately asked me about my dorm room, which I had like fully decorated at the time. And he's like, "Oh, how much ink is this?" And I was like, "I don't know, let me check." And it was like 94 or something. I had barely...
Boom mic. Boom mic.
And not again.
No,
Just Mark's pay.
For the people watching this or listening to this, can you explain what ink is for our rec room non-users?
Okay, so very simple. We have a percentage of ink we can use in a room, kind of like a creative area. So ink is basically how much we're allowed to build, and each object takes a certain percentage.
Look at Perry's head.
What'd you do?
Perry, wait, look at me. Perry, wait, look at me.
You grabbed the chair!
Just destroys your room. Perry, come here. Perry, come
I
here.
worked so hard for this!
Look. Okay.
And this is why we can't have nice things.
Okay. But yeah, so ink is how much resources we're allowed to use up per room before people start crashing.
That's
As
CPU.
time goes on.
I wasn't asking you,
As
though.
time goes on, objects will take up less ink as Rec Room improves, but it's a percentage based, so hopefully. Yeah, hopefully we can get more ink in the future, but yeah, it's how much we're allowed to use in a room. Now, 94% of ink is a lot. Normally that would be like a whole chock-full detailed room, possibly realistic. I had a dorm skin, a dog, and like 2 things of furniture. That was it.
You're forgetting the other plushies that you had in your room.
I had like 4. And leave my plushies out of this.
Has a 6-foot tall Pikachu.
It's 3 foot and it's right here. Leave
That's
Pikachu
me.
out of this.
Anyways,
But yeah, so the ink usage is very dependent, and there's something called ink saving, basically the process we use so things take up less ink. I'd go into more detail about that, but we don't want to be here for hours. So,
In our next episode,
what
Perry
it is,
teaches us and gives us a tutorial on ink stuff.
say what now?
Yeah, you're gonna give a full tutorial, in-depth tutorial on what ink usage and everything on Rec Room. Read to his oot le ude.
don't tell Perry. Don't tell Perry.
Okay.
You're doing the episode.
What?
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Also, Perry, this is all I.
Alright. But yeah, so he started going off on me and got pissed about my dorm because it was taking up a lot of ink for barely anything. We managed to get the dorm ink, very little, but afterward I realized maybe I should actually learn how to use a maker pen. Why?
And did you learn it?
I have, actually. I've done a lot of math since then.
Nice.
Oh well,
No,
he's
he won't
fine.
bother you anymore as long as you keep knocking him one. All right. On to the next question. Actually, I don't think I can because both of you had basically answered the next question in your first answer.
Oh, what was the next
Which is,
question?
how has that helped you as a creative person?
Did we answer that?
Yeah, Perry did. Because they said it like improved them and they are more efficient with using a maker pen. Unless you guys want to go into depth more as to how you guys developed as creative people.
I'd show you an example, but of like how how we started and how much we've improved.
If
But
you want to, you can send me the files and I can show it to them up there for the watchers.
We can also just spawn them in.
Shh. There's green screen for a reason.
Okay, we'll
but
fix
Actually,
those
our
later.
things are inventions.
Yeah, you guys can totally do it. I don't know if my room has enough. Yeah, it should be fine. I don't think I took up a lot of stuff in here.
Yeah. Well,
Because I, like Perry, wasn't very sure about ink at the beginning.
Gary told me not to ink save.
beginning.
In the
No, I
beginning.
told you how to ink save. There's a difference.
No, you told me not to ink save this room.
Oh yeah, I was still working at it.
Mommy,
But
I'm scared. Pick me up.
how we started off
Oops.
as an outliner. Oh my god.
Please.
Excuse me. I'm gonna say this now. We didn't know what we were doing at the time. Originally how we started, our lines were very thick and very non-consistent.
I was
It
on
was-
screen mode.
It was just very disproportionate. We didn't know how to make smooth. We didn't know how to make smooth turns. We didn't know how to make basically anything at the time when outlining. And then recently, we've gotten better. We've gotten more thinner lines. We've chosen more vibrant colors to doing it. And we can make it pop more than usual.
And more detailed drawings.
I'll send you photos to put up there.
Thank you. I know I've been to, I think, your outlining school map.
Yeah, my outline academy.
Yeah.
Which has recently been
There's a lot of
remodeled.
fantastic stuff on that map. Really creative outlines. Yes, that is the word.
Linktree, Google Form, feedback, social. Okay. Oh, hey there! If you want to come help us out and check out our other socials, you can check our link tree down below. In our link tree, we have a whole bunch of stuff, including a form, so you can come join us. We also have some feedback, so if you guys want to help us out and maybe get some video ideas, you can easily put it in there. Alright, thank you guys for watching. I'm leaving it at the eraser.
Yay!
Do you struggle to focus? Need help sleeping? Or if you're just in need of pre-workout, check out our link tree. Go to repsports.com and use code NFGJerry. Prone to change. And use that code for a 10% discount on any purchases you make.
So, you've decided to come back. Things are different now. We have moved. We have changed. Welcome to Rec Room D&D.
I'm a fairy!
Well, welcome back from the break. Tom, did you wash your hands? Did you,
Tom, get
Did you
out
drink
of here.
water?
Get out.
Did you drink water?
Tom,
Get-
you know you need to wash your hands after drink. You know you need to wash your hands after using the bathroom, and you didn't do it. You never do. I can smell your hands from here.
Get your nasty, crusty, dusty fingers out of here. And hit that like button after you washed your hands.
Yeah. Hit the like button. Subscribe. Um, favorite, cheer, do whatever you do on whatever site you're listening on or watching on. Do everything.
Yes.
Yay! I got a cheer. And
You see, like that.
oh,
You click cheer, you click the thumbs up, and there, just like that.
I don't know how to do any of that.
Okay. So what's left?
What's left of the second half of this portion? We are doing D&D. That's right, you heard it. As the transitional back is, we have dressed up. We are in D&D inspired outfits.
What am I wearing?
I've
Oh,
always
that's what I'm
wanted to
wearing.
cosplay.
Yeah, me too.
I
I've
can
always wanted to
cosplay.
cosplay. So starting this second half of the portion, I have a question for the people who own their D&D characters. Do they have lore, and are they okay with answering lore questions?
Yes.
They do.
Hey, so we're gonna have a very interesting get to know the D&D characters. We're gonna start off basic. What are the characters' name, and what does it represent them, or why did you choose your character's name? We're gonna go clockwise, starting left from host. So Perry.
Okay.
You can choose whatever
I
D&D character you want, but
yeah,
one only.
I will go with my current character because I love this character. It's the one I brought up to you guys earlier. So my character's name is Vax. They are a shapeshifter. I like the pun. And I found it on the name generator.
Fair enough. Jerry.
My character is a warforged. His
Why do
name,
you look like a zombie, and why are you looking up?
because I reclined in my chair. It's at the point of the episode in which I reclined in my chair.
Oh, okay.
And my controllers are on my legs.
Ah, okay. So it's just gonna look funny from now on. I can
Yeah.
do that too.
So, my character is a warforged. His name, ironically, is Ironwood.
Ironically.
Because of the plating he wears, he's made fully out of iron. He has joints of wood. And his name is basically a play on words for how he's built.
Nice.
Woo.
Yeah. Also, his
Question.
name was a Ruby reference.
A
Yes,
movie
I
reference.
noticed that. Next
A
question.
Ruby.
No, Ruby.
Ruby.
Oh,
RWBY.
General Iron
Good show.
Man.
Watch it.
I realized after. My character I introduced to the party is Ace Olotel. No metagaming. Metagaming's not allowed. I know Perry takes
Yeah.
D&D
No.
very seriously.
I'm not going to. I'm not going to.
The fact
Ace
that
is
half
Ace is a homebrewed Simic hybrid character. Ace Olotel is a play on word for the animal that she is magically infused with for axolotl. Yeah, she's so homebrewed that I even did character artwork of her. So she is skin textured and drawn.
Oh, I did artwork actually finished today of my character.
Really? Are you okay if I share it on screen?
Yeah, of course. I'll send you
Heck
it
yeah.
afterward.
Yeah, I'll share mine's too, image for image, just for the sake that everyone you shared, I share.
I can't draw. Don't look at me.
That's nice, Hero Forge.
Basically, as the joke between the party members, Jerry's Warforge is Bastion from Overwatch, the one that
Yeah.
was supposed to be doing the Omni War, fell asleep, woke up in modern time.
Yes. And the
Ish.
fact that half the party now doesn't like Vex.
It's
There's
not my
a
fault. You
there's
invited an evil player.
um this is not part of the lineup question, but may I ask for everyone's alignment?
Neutral evil.
Neutral good.
I'm just neutral. There's no good or evil about Ace. She's just neutral. She's just there.
This is not a lineup question, but may I ask what everyone's background is?
Criminal.
Criminal.
Hey.
Mine's an
Hey.
acolyte.
Nerd.
Mine is a used to be Christian, basically.
Used to be Christian. All right. So on to the next question that does come up to some of our lineup questions is what is your character's relationship with magic? Are they scared of it, wish to know more about it, or indifferent to it?
Doesn't
Okay,
understand it.
so there. So I am playing a druid, so they kind of use magic. But I'm also a shapeshifter, so I can shift between animals and humanoid forms, is why I did it. Uh, Technically, it's a druid, even though it's a thief.
Right.
I can't.
That
I
that's an
can't.
interesting way to play a druid, though.
I just realized my character can't be confused about it.
Doesn't understand it, just knows I can do this.
Considering the fact that he's a paladin warforged. His backstory was he fought in the Holy War and rested and just took a century rest.
Is that
Woke up
Sentry or century as in
100
century
years.
as time period?
100 years.
Ah,
Yeah. He took 100-year nap and woke up in more, I'd say modern times, but at the same time modern for D&D.
right,
So
right, right.
he can't understand. He understands the concept of it, doesn't know how to use it because he fought along Celestials
Right.
who uses holy magic in their fights.
Fair enough, fair enough. For Ace, excuse me.
No.
Ace has a very bad history with magic. So they are very, very afraid of it, but at the same time wish to know more about it. So it's a morbid curiosity type of thing for her.
What is, may I ask what everyone's class is? Or well, you already said druid. You, I said paladin. You haven't said yours.
Oh, Ace is a criminal rogue.
Lame. No, I'm kidding.
I
Lame,
I
but um, homebrewed and playing in the Ravenloft.
It was a joke. It was a joke. It was a joke. It was a joke.
Playing in shush your nuggets.
Just for the heck of it, just for the heck of it, you mentioned that Ace basically fears magic.
Hmm.
You should, when they reach level 3 and gain an roguish archetype, you should choose Arcane Trickster.
Oh, don't worry. I have a whole thing planned out. I have all 20 levels planned out for Ace.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Like I said,
Okay.
I wrote heavy, heavy lore all the way up until she either dies or she levels up to max that there's nothing I can do with her anymore. And that's usually where I'm going to kill the character and make a new one.
If,
Alright.
if, if, and that's a big if our DM can.
Can what?
Kill off our characters.
Oh. That was like a big open statement and I'm like, if
Oh,
our
okay.
DM can what?
Really quickly, small tangent. So you mentioned that yours is homebrewed. Mine is actually also a bit homebrewed. So the world that it's created from is a mix of Eberron and Avatar: The Last Airbender. Was an idea from my campaign where it was originally made, and I brought it over for gaming with you guys. So I'm an airbender. Yeet.
Yeet. Wrong button. I pushed the wrong button.
I'd say mine's is homebrewed, but it's not.
Mine is heavily homebrewed, but it stays true to character. Um, if you guys play long enough, you'll notice some things that are not known for Cymix, but is heavily inspired by the magic that Ace is, or the animal Ace is infused with. So a lot of things are very homebrewed for her in terms of living adaptations and stuff like that.
I just want to mention that branch looks like a bunny got stuck in it and died.
I can't see what branch you're looking at. Oh my god, I hate you so much.
Perry made it.
I didn't make that one.
Perry made it. But
All right.
the most homebrew I can say about it is the fact that I just made it a tank.
Oh yeah,
Fair.
his is like stupid strong. To the D&D players out there, you know what a tank is. It's a good thing. It's a good. He is so overpowered, but it's a good thing too because he plays it, so it's not that overpowered. Can I tell the story of what you did that kind of counteracts how powerful your? I'm doing it. He ran away, so I'm telling the story.
You mean when my cook Bard killed all the enemies?
No. So Jerry's Warforge. His intelligence is high, but he just recently learned how to do Thunderous Smite.
I just
Oh,
recently
no.
learned magic.
Yeah, recently learned magic. Recently learned how to use Thunderous Smite. That says it's a 300-foot radius, but it is used outside, not indoors. While we had
I just want to
to
mention. I
save.
just want to mention a flaw for my Warforged is that he's excited to try out what he learned. He
So
gets excited to try new things.
so what he ends up doing is learning Thunderous Smite, proceeds to use it on an owlbear. No, not even an owlbear. I think
No,
you
it was
did
the
it on a
owl bear.
goblin
It
to
was
protect.
it was
Okay.
the owl bear.
because I know you were trying to do some pretty overpowered stuff on goblins, but we were trying to
I
save
know, no,
11
no, no.
hostages.
The goblins I just kicked.
Anyways, we were trying to save 11 hostages. We needed to return them back into the village. Actually, there was 10 hostages one night. 10 villagers one night. We needed to save them and bring them back into the village. He decided in a room that is about 50 feet wide by 40 foot by 40 feet tall. I
Jerry!
think he uses
Jerry!
he used thunderous smite on an owlbear whose health was at 7 and
Jerry!
proceeded to throw everyone back. Nobody could save could do their
Jerry.
save throw. He ends up killing one person and
No, no, no.
severely hurting two.
The death of one was because of that ambush. That was why. A goblin turned
Nobody
their
am-
attention. The goblin turned it to one of the villagers that decided to stay back and fight with us.
Yeah, but he didn't die because he fought with us. I
He,
remember that distinctively. You injured
we
3
didn't. No,
people.
I didn't kill anyone. I didn't kill anyone.
You did. You
No,
killed one person.
no. Our DM said that we didn't kill anyone.
No, you 2 woke up. 1 was dead. Because
Okay,
remember
let's
when
not
we started?
banter.
When we started, he said they were mourning the loss of a loved one. But I had to share that story because that story will forever stick with me on how OP his character is, but how not OP the player is. And it's just funny. I love that story.
Alright. Okay, so continuing with your questions.
Okay,
The
so
day
with
I
the
get to
questions,
live that down is the day I die.
yeah, basically. The
You
day
don't live
Ironwood
that down.
dies. The
No,
next
you'll
question.
still bring it up even Ironwood dies.
It's to tell people how not to play an overpowered character.
Anyway!
Anyways, who currently who is your character's biggest rival, whether it be a homebrewed OC'd thing or like an actual character party member? Oh. In case you guys can't tell, because it might be a bit dark, Jerry and Perry are pointing at each other. They're double
Listen,
pointing at each other.
the shifter decided to disrespect someone's privacy.
In my defense, I asked many questions. No one gave me answers.
I gave you answers. It's not my fault you decided not to listen to them. I gave you a full description of what I know.
I
I
got
was
curious,
just about to
okay?
ask. I was just about to ask what started the rivalry, and then they just went in, and I know exactly what happened.
Okay, so for context, my character, like I mentioned, neutral evil, just kind of goes off of my whims, doesn't matter what the, consequences are. This one was being all mysterious and stuff, and
This one being Ace
yeah,
for the
Ace was
audio
being all
listeners.
mysterious and very, very sarcastic. So I asked around at the party, like, if they'd seen anything, if they noticed anything strange. I was suspicious of them for a while because I did not know what to think about them. This one gave me some answers on like things that they noticed, was very open. My curiosity through the roof. What did I do? I decided to find out.
Yeah.
I rolled an 18.
Scared
The rogue up stealth.
the life out of my character. So much so she took 5 points of damage falling into a river.
I forgot
So,
about that.
for context of my character and what they wear, they are heavily clothed because in the D&D world that we play in currently, Cymics are not welcomed, are very not welcomed, and there's few people that support them, try to protect them, and a lot of people don't like them. So Cymics were forced into hiding. And in order to walk around, you have to hide your Cymic being. So that's why Ace is tends to wear a lot of heavy clothes. So she wears like a pretty long cloak. It hides everything about her. She wears long sleeves, a face mask that attempts to hide her skin color because she is an unnatural color blue. But
It's the rare blue axolotl.
it is the rare
We
blue
found
axolotl.
it!
I'm so glad you know that. Oh, I'm so happy you know. It's actually heavily inspired by a sea dragon as well, the real life sea dragons. Not the seahorse style, but like this really nice water
No,
glider kind
I
of
know what
sea
you're
dragon.
talking about. I know what you're talking about.
Yes.
Oh,
I'll
I know
put
what
on
you're talking about
pictures
too.
for references for those of you who don't know what we're talking about, and for you guys
Yeah,
listening
we'll have
audio
our picture
wise,
show. We'll have our picture show.
yeah, find a safe place to pull over and check out our YouTube channel, and check out the images that we'll put up.
And
But
watch those
You can
hands.
you can also put them in the show notes.
Anchor doesn't have show notes like those. I can't put images
Spotify
in
does.
show notes. Huh?
Spotify does.
Yeah, but I'm not using Spotify.
Continue though.
Yep. So Perry and Jerry just told who their biggest rivals are at the moment, and it's themselves. For Ace, because of the guild she's in, it's three other guilds that she has big rivals with. The biggest one being the Cymic Combine. What happened?
Nothing. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, so her biggest rival is the Cymic Combine. They're like beefing with each other silently. Like, look at that. Here in the wild, we're watching the. Oh, they're fighting! They're fighting! Oh, he's angry. Look at him! Look at him! Oh, he's angry. And this is why recording episodes take forever.
Just turns and starts to wailing on YouTube.
Jesus Christ! I'm just here. I'm filming a nature I'm filming a nature documentary. Leave me alone. God, I'm losing the accent and I'm slipping into another, and I
Okay,
can't
pointy
get
ears.
the original one back. I'm sorry to anyone I've offended.
Okay.
Anyways,
Last question. This is the last question because I can't find the fifth question. Does your does your character consider themselves heroes, villains, or something else entirely?
Something else. So in Eberron, it is a very dark story, very noir inspired. So in our homebrew, basically the Avatar ended up dying from unsavory circumstances that I will not say on this recording. Don't do drugs.
Oh.
Yeah. Anyway, so the Avatar died due to that, and there hasn't been an Avatar in the last, 20 years because of it. So our characters are coming in there, the world is lost, there's not a lot of hope, and I'm just trying to survive. There's no real heroes or villains. I'm just trying to get around. So that's my character.
Nice.
in my character's eyes, no one's a true hero. Everyone's a villain. The only thing that makes villains think they're a hero is that they think that they're the ones doing the right thing. They
Others
think
is
they're
me.
doing what's right, while others think they're doing what they're doing is right. So no one's an actual hero or villain.
So you're saying that Woody kind of sees everyone as if they have the hero mentality?
Yeah.
Everything I do, whether good or bad, is justified, so everything I do is good.
Yeah.
Ah, ah,
Because
Ace.
so the reason why he thinks that is because during his century rest, he could still see and hear what was going on, and he watched as many fell before him because they thought what they were doing was right.
Hmm, makes sense.
Yeah, Woody has a dark past.
Fair.
Get out of the
Where did
room,
Perry
Perry.
go? Perry's in the runes? Oh, they're over there.
I
All right.
My character, Ace sees herself as a villain because of her past, but she is on the road. She's trying to do a road of redemption, but old habits are hard to break, so she tends to fall away from the good path and continues to do illegal stuff and stuff like that. But
really
to her,
quickly,
it's for good reasons. So she
really
thinks she's a
quickly,
hero and a villain.
out of character. I am really sorry for what Vex did.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
No, they're
Somebody had
not.
to figure out eventually, and nobody was gonna say anything. And we're like, dude, we need to find like a way for them to figure out how. My DM, our DM, was so tempted to just have Ace break her leg, just to prove to just to start peeking everyone's
Oh, so
brain.
I actually helped things.
Yeah, you helped. You helped big time.
Oh,
Um,
yay!
luckily for you, Ace does not have doesn't hold grudges, and as a flaw, she forgives very easily, but has a hard time forgetting. So there will be some hard feelings, but forgives easily.
All right.
There's just the
You asked
awkward
all five
silence between
questions.
everything else,
You
right?
you
You know what?
you asked all five.
Here's a off the wall comment or question that I think would be very interesting into to get a peek into the characters if they had a quote made up or not. What would be something that they would say and live by, or something that's or a quote or saying that sounds like your character?
The path you choose is driven by fate.
While time and pressure might create things that sparkle, those who find it thrive.
That's an interesting saying. Both of yours. For Ace, she lives by knowledge is power, so everything is on a need. So she constantly says everything's on a need to know basis. May the House of Demir watch over you.
And I must always know. Sorry, that's a bad joke.
May the
Be
god
prepared to have your.
Onapod guide your crafts.
I was gonna say this is a warning, player to player. Watch your back. Ace knows all. So you might be screwed. I ain't shaking on nothing. We ain't friends no more.
Did you do a knowledge check on my character?
Yes. I did a knowledge check on everything, but I told our DM that it's going to be private information between him and me, so I know about you. We just had a hard time doing a knowledge check because we don't really know anything about facts.
I don't remember you doing a
Speaking,
knowledge check on me.
like I said, we did it in private.
Yeah,
Speaking of
tell
which,
the DM to
I need
like
to
call
talk
me.
to you after the episode, and I need to talk to you about after the episode.
Cool. I gotta eat after the episode, so that works.
Hey, I have to pee really badly.
Okay, thank you guys for watching to save Hoku from pain. Follow us at the Outcasts on TikTok and
You know, I think they should close their own show.
sure, but
And
I'm trying to
you
think.
here's the thing. Hoku, no. Here's the thing. Perry doesn't even close our show. Perry
Or,
will
you know
not,
what?
and I will say will not with as much emphasis as I can, close our show.
I was gonna say, you know what? They can close for you.
Alright, thank you guys for watching. We had a great time over here visiting Hoku. Hopefully we can get this episode out in time. Might be a little late. But thank you guys so much.
Should be uploaded by tomorrow.
Okay, we'll be a day late.
No, it'd be on time. We upload on Thursdays. We upload every Thursday.
Oh, okay, never mind. Okay, we're good. Okay, but thank you guys for watching. Please check out our TikTok if you want to see some of our highlights and bloopers. You know, just kind of us hanging out. And follow the Kalohi bunch right here. This wonderful person.
Bunch of Kalohes.
Bunch of Kalohis. Thank you.
Kalohi bunch of Kalohis, either one works.
Yeah, follow them. They're awesome. They have a lot of fun content. Hopefully we can get some more episodes with them.
Remember to always tune in and watch for on Twitch, twitch.tv/JerryWestRR for live podcast episodes.
Imposter check, you cashew.
Always remember, we upload every Thursday at 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Remember to follow, like, subscribe, comment. Okay, if you guys made it to the end of this episode for the Outcast, comment #Outcasts are Outcasts.
Comment #BOK is okay.
Vex sucks.
I like that.
So, you have two hashtags. Outcast is Outcast. Or Outcast is Outcasts.
Yep.
And BOK is okay.
BOK
Right.
is okay is gonna win. We're gonna check by the end of the month.
Vex sucks.
Alright. Hope you guys have a wonderful evening or afternoon. Stay crafty. We'll catch you later.
I'm still a fairy! Whee!
I'm dead. Wait.
Oh my god.